Dang, I'm losing my voice. Color res. Yeah, OBS is faster than my YouTube Studio UI. Hello, how are you? Aren't you early today? Nah, I am not actually losing my voice. I am just I just kind of woke up from my nap. Uh, and I'm really kind of out of it. I've been sitting here for like half an hour. I just kind of woke up and sat here. I see. Did you finish your was it internship that you were doing? Wait, what am I doing here? I'm trying to figure out where my references are. Okay. How was it? Was it what you hoped for? Going overseas for internship is kind of very exciting, also kind of scary. I can only imagine. Papers is still being edited. I'm sorry, papers is in like academic papers? Or you mean like assignment papers? What am I looking for again? I'm kind of confused. Oh, okay. I see. Academic papers. Wow, okay. That makes more sense, I feel like. Dang, did you mention this before? I feel like oh, okay. Oh my god. The future is as bright as it can be. Hello, Igami. I'm so lost today. I guess this is the spot. I got stuck in this microcosm over here. I hope the music isn't too loud. Is it too loud? It's kind of flipping the It's the same music as yesterday, except this is like actually live, so there's gonna be people cheering and singing along here and there, I think. Not too confident, I see. Yeah, but that's how it is. I feel like people who are humble tend to go much further, just because they always keep trying harder and harder. Original goal for today was just try to go a little bit softer, so I was planning to, you know, not use the other brush, but use this one that's just a lot rounder. I'm kind of lost. Here. But what should I do here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get warmed up. I usually try to scribble some stuff before I pop on, but today I just kind of sat here for 30 minutes. Still kind of cold. What? That's how people say it, but screen layout looks different. Like the UI, the OBS layout. I think the only thing that's kind of different is just the chat. I gave it like a little bit of a background since we were playing a little bit of games last Friday. Other than that, I think everything else should be the same, hopefully. Things get shifted around when I crash, so might be that too. Yes. I can't seem to draw and make my thesis. I'm literally rotting in my room. I don't even know what kind of advice I can give, because I feel like everyone's been there, I've been there, but I've never really successfully walked out of it myself before. If I get into the state of mind where I'm just really just rotting and just like stuck, there's really not much I can do myself. I would either have to just get really inspired by someone else, or I just get tired, sleep, and then have a reset that way. Hopefully this inspires you more. Oh, actually, speaking of inspiration, I was looking at the links that Wana was sending in the Discord, and where is it? Man, this is so pretty. Hang on, let me bring it up here. This guy, I remember seeing like when they first posted their early. So this artist is doing like sort of like a daily kind of illustration. I'm not 100% sure if they actually do one per day. It definitely looks like they can. But man, the floor is so colorful. Like, this looks so good. And I don't know, like at first I was just like, hey, pretty colors, pretty ground, like a pretty interesting way of working, because you can tell it's one layer, right? But then at the same time there's kind of like a border, I feel like. I'm not 100% sure, because even like with the blue and stuff, it's there's this yellowish tint along the edge, so they kind of maintain a border that isn't like just a, you know, like a fixed width length, sorry, pen or line. And then within the colors there is like this green border, so I don't know how you would achieve this. Some kind of smart layer effects and stuff like that. Yeah, like I don't know how you achieve this. But I saw this and it was just pretty colors, but then I realized that, hey, it's this artist that I saw from like 2 months ago who only had like 10,000 followers. Oh, that's like an extra decimal point here, huh? I'm like, I guess that's what you get, huh? When you're good and you put stuff out consistent. And it doesn't really look like super difficult either. Or like if you have a good photo reference, the characters are not super rendered. The perspective is still decently tight, but like you don't necessarily. I don't necessarily feel like this is like super duper a lot of time, but I could be wrong. I mean, but at least compared to photorealistic sort of rendering. You know, maybe not one a day, like one every 3 days would be still like very comfortable. Sort of abo schedule. I see. Some kind of filter. But yeah, and then I got really inspired to continue my painting, because I am not having fun with my you know, the stream is called line pulling and paint pushing, but I really do not like the paint pushing part. Yeah, it's all very nice. Also, yeah, I'm sure Raz, you already have this artist link, but I'm just gonna put it for accountability's sake. And but yeah, like good stuff. I feel like for painting, I'm really standing at where I was like maybe 4 years, 5 years ago, when I first started picking up like lines. I mean, it's not really true. Like, I'm not really starting from ground zero, like square one, but at the same time, the lack of competency in it is when I put pen on canvas, it really feels like that. It feels like I just started. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Don't know what's good, what I want. Don't know how to evaluate things still. So hopefully it doesn't take as long to pick up over. Oh man, I don't know what the hip. I still don't know how to draw the box for the hip at this point. Who cares? I'm just going to. Plus that leg is in front, right? It should be maybe a little bit lower. I don't know. Yeah, I've also taken like the next few days off of work because I need to probably rest up a little bit more physically and mentally. And then oh yes, not many people here right now, right? But like I just wanted to say that I might just do impromptu streams during daytime here. So like maybe like, you know, it's not gonna be this time. Like I'm still gonna do the usual. This time stream. This time stream is never gonna stop. Except for very big issues. Like if I'm incapacitated. But even then, I'll make sure to mention it in Discord. So if I ever don't make this timing for whatever reason, and I don't have any news, it's because something bad has happened for sure. Because I don't want to be unaccountable. But in any case, this is a bit of a sidetrack. But I was thinking of maybe streaming more, but I am not also 100% sure. I might take the time to do some painting studies just by myself, just by my lonesome. See how that feels. I might read some books. Oh my god, reading. Can't believe I'm reading.
Hello, everybody.
Raz recommended a book for workflow planning, I think.
Let me ask you this. Who here is glad they came here today?
I'm not.
I can't tell you how good it is to see all of your faces again.
Oh.
And like I can't for years now working on Nurture.
I guess I'm just gonna let him talk. It's not. I don't think it's that long.
In the air and hearing y'all singing these choruses back to me, it's a total dream come true. I
usually don't mind talking like in my videos and stuff. I don't mind watching just live concerts and stuff. But this is the first time I'm hearing this, so it's a little bit distracting. I haven't set up my the countering on my brain yet.
Let's do that.
Set it up first. Can I read literature? Literature. What did the author meant when they say that the curtains are blue? Oh, he's trying to talk about how the character views life. You know, like very depressed. Character might be contemplating something, blah blah blah. And then the author is like, no, the curtains are just blue. I just want to say that the curtains are blue. I'm having issues reading because my concentration is going down. And I cannot hold the meaning in my head long enough for the sentence to be over. So it becomes really hard to read. Almost like I'm dyslexic. Not that I know how that feels, to be honest, but like I will be staring at letters and I have no idea what they mean. Because I'm just too tired and my sleep schedule is all screwed. A little bit too much. Hello, Kirio. And also after reading code, I find myself having issues reading text. I don't know why. I think like because code is technically like a different language with a different grammar structure. I think my brain takes time. It's like when you speak a different language and you switch to English again. There's like a bit of a delay in that switch. This drawing looks a lot more awkward than the original. I'm okay with it. Meaning, but sometimes only surface. So I'm very bad at literature, by the way. Like I don't really draw meaning that isn't really there unless it's like very well established, like reading between the lines in daily life. What does this guy mean when they say that he really likes your curtains? You know, probably sarcastic, right? Like stuff like that is fine. But if you bring in like storytelling, and I look at other people's storytelling, I am very bad at finding meaning between the lines. I don't know what they're trying to say between the lines. I just see what is being presented, and that is it. If you don't show me certain things, I most of the time just assume that it doesn't happen. Unless it's heavily implied, right? Like obviously this guy is going through a training arc, and then so we can expect him the next time he come on screen is gonna be strong. That kind of stuff, sure, but like, man, you know, stuff like Evangelion at the end there, I'm just completely lost because I don't interpret stuff. So literature is it's not my thing, man. I do sorry, Raz, did you share your quote in the chat? Oh. Because I overthink so much. Overthinking is this. Oh, it's really long. Okay, I see. Get that quote. Oh my god, is that long? Yes, if you could, please. That's why I'm struggling a little bit, because usually if I'm doing the more dynamic sort of lines, I would just channel more flow, I think. I'll just let loose a little bit more. But now that it's... I'm trying to keep it a little bit more muted. I don't actually know what to do with my hands. I think. It's like the Avatar learning the opposite elements. Like the opposite direction. Let me read it out. Hang on. So in a civilized society, it would be of no interest to anybody apart from this parole officer. A poet is not somebody who has great thoughts. That is the menial duty of the philosopher. A poet is someone who expresses his thoughts, however commonplace they may be, exquisitely. No, that is beautiful. That is the one and only difference between the poet and everybody else. I guess that is interesting. Exquisitely. When's the last time I used that word in a sentence? Probably never. I still have to let loose a little bit now. Damn, I really do not read. I have no quotes. But anyways, thank you for sharing. I don't know what to make of it too much. I think it is interesting that a poet, I guess it makes sense. Never thought of it that way. But beyond that, I don't know what other, perhaps like deeper meaning it might contain. I see. For more than art, showing an art. Getting a sequence. Critique of the English education system trying to teach too much meaning in poetry. Oh, I see. And that it is just everyday simple thoughts, but just in a beautiful way. Not necessarily too deep. Yeah, this has to be front. Much anatomy and screen. Yeah, anatomy. I think I'm still asleep somehow. I feel like I'm dreaming a little bit. Suppose it's a better dream than I usually have. Yeah, I'm slowly feeling myself changing over the years as I get older, for sure. As well. I don't know, I do like simple things now too. The simpler they are, the better. Don't want to spend extra energy thinking about stuff I don't have to. Starting to like things that are much slower, although I'm struggling to really do things slowly. Part of it is just a habit, and part of it is just there's so much to do. Yeah, I don't know. I like things that are more straightforward, it's like more obvious, like art. I mean, okay, in general anyways, but like you can really see it and feel it, and you can see what's wrong, see what the ideas and stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know if this is valid anyways, but like I used to think that, hey, you know, computers are kind of a pain in the ass. You can't really see code like physically running. You have to kind of imagine all the different scenarios, like especially if you do computer hardware. It's like, what? I can't even see the damn circuits. Just gotta know the timings, I guess. Get it worked out. But... oh, a formal speech. Man, what is a formal speech? It's so foreign to me. I guess you have to go on stage in like a well-dressed and serious setting, and then you have to present something. Convince someone of something. I've never given a formal speech before. It sounds very fancy.
The best sort of inner
Proper
voice
mush, put up.
speaks to us in a gentle, kind, and unhurried way. It should feel as if a sympathetic arm were being put around our shoulder.
They do a tougher event being hosted. Ooh.
And seen a great many
Dude, that sounds like a great honor. It sounds like you are, I don't know, very successful. For lack of a better word. I mean, like, I guess that is a pretty accurate word for what I'm feeling right now. Feels like you're... dang, dude. I mean, like, you're never gonna see me giving a formal speech, so, from my point of view, that is, that's pretty up there. Welcome to my TED Talk. Yes, thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk today. I think that's like, I mean, it depends on the crowd, doesn't it, Rez? If everyone around you is in that same sort of situation. But compared to everyone else, like you're out there. I gotta get one of those climber glasses. They have like those glasses that has like prisms in it. I don't really know what it looks like, but so that when you look forwards. So this is a side view, sorry, it's very bad drawing, but like, so when you look like this, it's actually you're looking at an upside. So that the spotters down low, they don't have to constantly tilt their necks to look up at the guys that are actually climbing. They would just look like this way. But anyways, I need one of these, man. Oh my god, Raz, are you like secretly like a very successful professor going across the world doing different kinds of research, presenting papers? Oh. Done a TED Talk? No way, dude. No way, dude. We are in presence of greatness, guys. Please behave yourselves. I've seen people complain about TED Talk, and because but there was like the official TED Talk, and then it's like a TED Talk Plus or some shit, where anyone can do it who has like enough money or something. So the quality for that one is kind of just jank, and people just go up there presenting the most random useless thing. And there's been a lot of criticism. Oh, I see, I see. Future is bright. Yeah, like I think when you're young, you should really just go as far as you can. Damn, like being set up for success with all the opportunities if you can, like, and then you just, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like I feel like the effect is definitely a lot more than any other part of your life if you just set up early. Oh yes, Rest. If you want this brush, it's in the Discord. It has a lot of character because it's got the shape of it. It's got texture in the actual part. The actual brush stroke itself, the brush tip, also has texture, but it's not very visible, and then it has the edge. So I think so many people has asked about this. So it's in the Discord, in the under stream dumps. It's just there, sitting there. Oh man, I'm not feeling it today. Part of it might be the chatting, but don't take this the wrong way. I do enjoy the chatting. I can draw anytime I want, but like I cannot chat anytime I want with you guys. But if this is the case, I'm going to disable the I'm just gonna reroute my planning a little bit. It doesn't really matter too much anyways for me. Oh yeah, actually now that I think about it, this original plan was designed for Live 2D to work hand in hand, but now that I've cancelled Live 2D, essentially, maybe it's time to do a little bit of evaluation again. Or not, actually it's kind of worked. Anyway, it's a bit of a ramble. You know? I mean, I'm looking for another reference here. Yeah, the last quarter of the year, I'm a little bit stressed out by the fact that it's last quarter of the year, because you start the year with setting goals, making promises, giving a word that you are gonna do other things. You know, specifically for me, I was saying that I was gonna go do some, you know, looking for a partner, supposedly. But that cannot happen unless I'm stabilized. And while it is possible to just delay that further, I'm well aware of the issues of doing so, as well as the fact that, you know, I'm not the shareholder of this decision. I guess there are other shareholders that would be very annoying to deal with, namely my parents. So all of these issues, the lack of the ability to hit some of the goals, for example, like Live 2D got dropped and stuff like that, is giving me a little bit more anxiety. I'm just not strong enough, I think, because like when you want something, you have to sacrifice other things. That is definitely a given, right? No matter what choices we make, there's always going to be a price that we pay for it. And I'm just not strong enough to say that, hey, I want this so bad that I'm not gonna care about what the price is. I think this is like a little bit of a personal flaw. I mean, it might seem reasonable, but I'm just saying this as in general. I feel like I've always been kind of like a little bit more reserved. I don't like to jump into the deep end, but I feel like some things you kind of have to. There's no middle ground here. You can't just be like, I'm just gonna play around with this, you know. If it works out, it's great. If it doesn't work out, I guess I'll try a little bit harder, you know. But you're wasting time, you're delaying stuff, and I feel like I've done that for too long. And even with the streams and 3-hour daily timing, I still feel like I am not committed enough. And of course, I'm constantly comparing myself to the ideal version of myself, who apparently doesn't burn out, doesn't eat, doesn't sleep, doesn't absorbs information at like 10 times the speed that I actually am. So I have this impossible goal to catch up to, and it becomes a little bit of a mess. And then Live 2D got me too caught up. F2D was showing me how a little bit too much how desperate I can get. I think I wanted to work so bad that I was thinking about it 24/7, and as a result, I think health took a hit. Physical health took a hit because of my lifestyle, but mental health took a weird hit where I started to get really hyper fixated on anything that I was doing, and it becomes really hard to break off. Like for example, if I try out a new game, or like I think of a specific issue, it just gets constantly stuck in my head. I just can't get it out. I just need to solve it, because it keeps feeling I keep feeling like if I don't solve it, it's just gonna stack up. Like it's like, you know, you got more stuff to worry about. You better solve this one right now, young man. Not that young anymore, I suppose. It's an experience, I think. Learned a lot of things about myself. And good that some of my fail safes hit triggered properly, so I was aware of my issues and not investing too much extra time in it. But anyways, I want to pursue. I want to push my baby brother. And I'm really no good with anything that takes time. I am so impatient, man. I want to see things happen, and in my head, I feel like it's reasonable. I don't even think it's unreasonable. Like I just need to learn, for example, how to paint clouds in a way that I like, and then that's it. All I need to do is just make that one discovery, and then for the rest of my life, I know exactly how I would like to paint clouds, and I can just do it. But it takes time, I guess, to figure out what is it that I like. That sucks, and that annoys me so much. Like, but it's just like one piece of information. Just give it to me. Somebody just give it to me. I'll be so happy after that. I know. So I feel like I can't pursue life, and if it will mean potentially not having a stable career path, don't take it too hard. Oh yes. You know why? Like in the beginning, like Mia and I hit it off. I mean, conversation is always about two parties being willing to talk, and I think Mia is a lot more willing to talk to new people than I am. And the reason why we hit it off so well was because I realized that he was the opposite version of myself. He was the version of myself that was committed enough to actually give up on, you know, something objectively more lucrative, which is software, for art in pursuit of his own dreams. And I was like, oh my god, this is who I ought to be, I suppose, but I never had the strength to be. And that's how we started talking when we first met. But yeah, for sure. That 810 something. Yeah, I don't regret the choice I make. There's always upside and downside. And given that I found a pretty good job, like today I decided to tell my manager that I'm gonna take a few days off, and it's pretty sudden, and it's not like you have any lull periods at work, right? There's always work there. And I guess that is probably why he wasn't really too concerned. But there were things that was sort of waiting on me, like, but he was like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'll just do it for you. And I tried to work all the way till the end today, as late as I could, in order to try to sort out my own sort of mess that I made. Although granted, I couldn't have known that it was going to be a problem. But he just like, you know, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna do it for you. It's okay. So like, you know, because of all these factors, I don't regret. But if I were end up in some of my other friends' workplace where they're having fun at 11 p.m. at night, you know, trying to sort out issues. Granted, he's paid double what I'm paid, more than double what I'm paid. He is in a very famous company, shall we say. He does appear here once in a while, I think. Maybe he might even be here right now. Who knows? Oh, he might be at work, so actually. Anyways. Yeah, I don't have to be working and committed. I think, yeah, like... I do agree. How do I say this? Like, I feel like it is still being 100% committed in the sense that you are devoting your time to working towards the same goal, right? Because work is also part of it. You're just trying to keep yourself alive, keep yourself independent and financially stable in order for you to be able to, you know, for me to be able to sit here 3 hours a day and, you know, do some line pulling and pain pushing. So I think it's fair to say that it is still working towards the goal. But sometimes I feel like I'm just not focused enough, if you know what I mean. Like, because if I really wanted to study anatomy, why am I not just remembering like every single shape from every single angle? Just brute force it. Like, dude, like if you remember every single muscle group and in other commonly drawn angles, right? And oh yeah, for example, if I'll just do drills on like hands every day, that would be the most optimal way of doing it. But why is it that I can't just do that? You know, why am I not doing that? I could just draw arms all day. Like I can draw one from this angle, I can draw one from the front view. How do you draw one from the front view? So how do you show it? Anyways, this is why I like this brush. I'll just chalk it up to stylization from the brush instead of me not knowing what the anatomy is supposed to look like. But right, if I just want to learn how to render stuff, I just freaking push paint around all day long and be super focused and be like, hey, I'm gonna try this right now because of XYZ, and then once I try, I'll be like, hey, do I like it because of XYZ, or like ABC, I hate it? Like, and if that's the case, where should I try next? And then you just iterate through all the different combinations, and you will get to where you want to be, right? Like in the most optimal way. But that's no fun. You get burnt out. You get like really tired mentally. Yes, it would be in the Discord waiting for you, Raz. Ain't going anywhere. Yeah, I think I want to. I'm actually working on that style where I can do just more quicker illustrations. Like right now, I'm just like, you know, not necessarily caring too much about how clean the lines are. I think if I can maybe build a little bit more presence on Twitter as well, I might feel a little bit more mentally, not stable necessarily, but just like, you know, more accomplished, less stressed out. And I've always known that if you want to grow on social media, you just have to be consistent with your theming and your uploading and your quality and stuff like that. And I've never really bothered just because I want to explore. If I do want that, then I mean, I need to make sure at least when people open up my my media tab, they don't see like 5 bajillion different things. Yeah, that's gonna take a while to set up. Rendering is gonna take a while too, so I'm just gonna focus on lines. And it's nice. It's finally a little bit fun, you know. Granted, I still have to work within a very specified set of params. I have to know exactly what it is I'm getting into. But still, it's actually finally getting a little bit more fun instead of just outright beating myself up over poor anatomy and bad lines and unknown rendering techniques. I think, yeah, it depends on your goal, I suppose. But I think every artist probably wants like a good platform for this stuff. And I think if you have the capacity to put that in as part of your sort of normal training, grinding it out, it takes time. So definitely doing it earlier, I feel like makes sense. I would tell myself the same thing. I did tell myself the same thing, although I just, I also chose not to do it. So I'm not necessarily the best person to be saying this, but I'm not drawing this the proper way. I'm just kind of copying it bit by bit. Not actually planning out anatomy, not necessarily learning about anatomy, but that's alright. As long as I keep drawing, I think that is the win here. Timing is important, genre, character. Oh yes, definitely. I suppose timing is doing. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's a point that I didn't think of. Because Twitter, it doesn't, yeah, it just gets like flushed out pretty quickly. So I guess you do have to be very aware. Knowing all the different weird ass dates, like the day of bunnies and like cats and like dogs, and apparently there's like a dog day recently. At least someone was like saying that it's International Dog Day. Never heard of such a thing, but okay. R plus social media is my primary goal. Yeah. People do say that social media is kind of like selling a soul a little bit. You draw what people want to see, not necessarily what you want to draw. I guess that is true. But what do I want to draw? I don't know, so... Art and business, you would draw slop up. Yeah, like social media is just business, isn't it? That's an interesting way of putting it. Yeah, you're growing a brand. It's just, yeah, it really is just business. Bees, nuts. Okay, never mind. Nothing. I want to put out more of these sketches, so I think, if nothing else, over the next few days of my off time, I'm gonna try and set up something. Not really set up something, but just like draw more of it. I think I want to get a feel for the amount of requirement I need in terms of referencing and time. Because ideas doesn't have to be very original at all. This is bees nuts after all. Got my doodles and my render already. Yeah, I also thought about that because my main account is so much junk. It's got rendered stuff, it's got 3D stuff, it's got sketches now. That's why I separated out. Okay, I'm not drawing the legs because it's too big. Come on. My Legos are too big. But yeah, I separated out like my Instagram to be completely clean and only have stuff that's completely original. Where the amount of referencing done is super minimal. Which is also why it's basically inactive. But we don't talk about that part. Man. Can't really hear the music, mostly hearing talking. I'm just gonna play something that's more calming, I think. Yeah, people don't know what is it that you do. It looks like a random account that is, you know, potentially even gonna post like food pictures. Not food, like as in like food. I said like yummy food. I realized I should have enunciated that a little bit better. Because I don't follow like artists that also post like food pictures. For sure. It's just like a random like sushi. Once in a while. I think it's a little bit distracting. I like accounts that are just like art, just pure art. One after another. Not even like texting kind of tweet. Not even like, you know, hey, just woke up. Or stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, I think originality, there's just too many people now. I think humans have reached the point where, I don't know. I feel like things only seem original because like you just haven't seen like the previous other iterations of people doing the same thing. Because I feel like everything's already been done. And for me, that's definitely like a little bit of a turn off for art in terms of that. But like, because my goals are to draw my own character, and in that aspect, anything I do will still be original, even if this is like a very overdone concept. It will still be original to me. So I mean, basically immune to that, as long as my goal is this, which doesn't change. I'm trying to look for references, but I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do now. Like, Do I want to just do more sketches, or do I want to trying to do something more original? I think the engines are starting up. Oh, Dave the Diver. As thank you for the suggestion. Let me try and hold on to this somewhere. It is what you make. No, I think it's how do I say this? Like, if I have I have a couple other characters, right? But they don't mean as much to me as this one character that I always talk about. And I think even for those other characters, it doesn't really feel necessarily that original. It's mostly just because this one character means too much to me. And that, like, yeah, I'm still willing to put time and effort into this. I think. Dave the Diver, huh? Is that a good game? People keep, I remember when it first came up, people were talking about Gaben. It looks like Gaben or something. Oh man, I don't know what I wanna do. What do I wanna do? Let's find some photo reference, so I don't feel as bad for just lifting the same pose and stuff. Let me get like not battle pose, maybe battle pose. I want to draw something softer, but I want to draw Hollow from Spice and Wolf, and I want to put her on a bed. Sounds very sus, but I just want something like a little bit more comfy compared to everything we've done so far. So I want like what? Comfy bed. Comfy female pose? Yeah, like good refs. If I need, I just like my Twitter is I managed to flush it completely off of like out of wait. I've completely removed all the memes from my Twitter timeline. It's just artists now. So if I just hop on, there's a bunch of art, but reference wise, I'm still in Pinterest because the efficiency of this having like, you know, 6 images in a single row and having multiple columns visible on screen. Sorry, 6 columns? Wait, anyways. It's just, you can't really beat that efficiency. There's just so much more data coming in. And yeah. And then like I feel like if you reference someone else's art and then draw something in a very similar pose, that is something that you can't really post because it just becomes like plagiarism. But photographs are okay, I suppose. Nobody cares that much about or rather cares as much about plagiarizing photos. Even though it's the same thing. Cute and horror things at the same time. Ah, I see. She is still going pretty strong, right? I'm happy for you. I was never that into Fubuki, but Fubuki was what started it all, and I can't really imagine her stopping. It's just a weird thought that one day she's also going to graduate, and then I feel like the world will actually be different. It would really feel like, you know, like at the end of a generation, and that I don't really belong anymore because I don't know anyone from the new. Man, I feel so old now all of a sudden because, like, man, even for games, I am looking at all these new games going, like, people have been saying like this year has been a really good year for games because there are so many new games and so many new stuff and good stuff. But I'm just like, man, I don't know a single thing. I guess I'm too old now to think about games. And then I like to know things, right? I like to just be in the loop. and games has always been like a big part of my life, so I always thought that I was in the loop, but the more I see, the more I'm like, hey, I don't know about that anymore. I don't know about this anymore, and I'm too tired to figure it out anymore. I mean, this is how it ends, I guess, as what I felt like just recently, maybe today. I don't know, it was today or yesterday. I guess this is it, huh? This is how it happens. And then like as you go through life, your friends go different paths, everyone gets married and have kids, and all of a sudden it's like, oh dang, where has time gone? It got so heavy recently. Like my coworker brought her kid to work, and she was showing her kid around, and then I got reminded of the times when my mom did the same thing to me, or for me. And I'm like, dang, it's weird. And when I was saying hi to the kid, I just didn't know what to do. I was so like I had so many emotions going through my head. I was trying to work on my issue, and and then it's just this random kid, and then I thought about my past, and then I thought about right now, and I'm like, oh. And I just sat at my desk. A new Hololive, but yesterday I saw a HoloVTuber that I've never seen before. Right. Every day there's new people coming in with like, and they're all filled with dreams and hopes and dreams too. Like every single one of them, they're choosing to pursue this, right? Like it's not that trivial to go down the path of like entertainment, because you have to keep thinking about how to compete with other people, how to make yourself interesting, what the latest trends and ideas and all that things are. It might be more cushy than going out into the field to do some physical labor, but it's still pretty demanding, I feel like. And they're all filled with hopes and dreams, every single one of them, when they started. And I'm just looking at them, I'm like, dang, they're so... Like, what am I feeling? I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm just kind of like, maybe in awe. I'm also kind of tired, where I'm just like, oh, was I ever like that? I suppose I'm like that kind of like right now, maybe. I am pursuing my own dreams too, I suppose, but is it the music that's driving me down this existential crisis? But and people say to me, sir, I'm just shocked. Oh yeah, like I walked down the street this morning when I was going to work, and I saw people that are maybe like not even that much younger, but like maybe just like, I guess 10 is quite a gap still, but like maybe 8 to 10 years younger. And I can remember myself when I was like, how do I say this? I saw this guy that's dressed like a teenager. He's got a bag on. He's maybe not like the most trendy. He's got like a hoodie on. He's just kind of walking to wherever it is he's going. But it looks like he's going to some kind of a school, right? And I just realized that I'm the old guy that's walking past him, right? Like in the past, I would be the guy with the bag, and I would see all these like people going to work. And now I'm the guy that's going to work. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess I can't really use the word kid anymore, huh? Like I would never have called myself a kid anyways, but it's just, I guess I'm the sorry, I forgot to put the reference on screen here. Got too distracted by my existential crisis. It really do be that way. Like I really feel like I guess like in the past, I gave myself more time and more excuses, because like I'd be like, hey, you know what, in the future, yes, I'll be old, but I'll be more accomplished, right? You know, I'll be better than I am today. And I suppose that is true, but like, I guess that's not enough. Because I just feel like I'm old. I don't feel like I've done anything that I can be super proud of. I don't want to discount like what we have here, but like in terms of actually working towards like getting full-on paintings and stuff. Is this Genshin music? This is Genshin music. Man, I'm so sensitive to Genshin music because we keep listening to it in the beginning, in the early streams. It kind of got burned into my mind. This is from where? Okay. Is this Liyue? Or it's Mondstadt? I think it's one of the earlier ones. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. It's they all sound the same. Oh, they sound the same. Okay, I'm not in the right sequence here to be doing this the proper way. If I want to draw hollow, I'm just gonna have to oh my god, the stupid volume balancing and equalizing on this. Do they know what the word equalize means? I hope nobody recognizes. I think my style has changed quite a bit. I used to do like furry art of the hollow, so it's still out there somewhere, and I think it's changed enough that nobody can tell that it's me anymore. So I'm okay with doing this. You guys just have to guess. Yeah. Well, it's a good reference. There's so many different stylizations of hollow. The original stylization, I don't really necessarily like that much, but it's kind of okay. Face kind of big. I'm just here for design reference, not really for style. Oh yeah, I have like other accounts, shall we say? It's kind of loud. What does it say? I think I should get out of my house and just sit down Family Mart. Oh yeah, it's kind of nice that convenience stores in Japan have like places for you to sit. I'm just gonna give her like t-shirt and pants, I guess. So ideally, the only issue I should be facing is just the face and hair, I think. Everything else is kind of pretty chill. Why is I'm not really this? It's been a while. This stylization is gonna kill me here. Yeah, I do really like that. I do like what you're describing. But because not wearing pants means I have to draw legs. I don't think I can do that. The flesh is willing, but the spirit is weak. Wait, no, that's the opposite. Wait, no, wait, what? No, it is correct. Yeah, I don't really like the eyes right now. This is what I meant. Like, this is when I'm like off sequence here. I don't have a proper active sequence here. Like, I always think of my brain as like this line of execution. This has nothing to do with my computer science and computer engineering background. I've always thought of it like that ever since like I was much younger. And then as things, so you get work that gets loaded in, and then it gets executed, and then it gets unloaded, right? So for example, Live 2D was loaded on, and then Live 2D was taking out too much of the capacity, which is not really represented by this. This is more of like a time scale for some reason. I don't really know how this works, but then there's also sequence alignments where I align myself to some specific sort of work flow. So you have the main sort of place where other work goes into, but then you have the execution alignment where it aligns to a specific direction. So this could be some kind of a goal, it could be some kind of a vibe, it could be anything. So as long as there's no alignment here, I cannot do anything because everything feels off, because I use this alignment to do my value evaluation, right? It's like saying, hey, you know, is this anatomy drawing correct? You could say that it is wrong because like there's proportion might be off, you know, like maybe the legs are kind of short because this is like only this and this is only this, but you could also, depending on your reference, you know, if this is someone else's, some famous artist's style, you could say then it's fine because this is that person's style and you're doing a study, right? So that is the sort of alignment sort of idea. And as of right now, because I don't have a very clear alignment for what I want for the vibe of the character, I don't know how the facial proportions might or might not be. I don't know what to do here. That's why I'm not very original, I feel like, because I need that seeding essentially in the beginning. Without it, it's just I'm just lost. Just a lost boy. Wait, hang on, isn't that a song? The Gura sang. I want to give her some kind of a sleepy look, but nothing comes to mind. I learned about so many new English songs just because of Gura's karaoke sessions. The ones I never watched live, just the compilations, Lamau. Oh yeah, did you guys see like Hoshimachi Suisei got onto like Forbes 30 under 30 magazine as the cover? Man, I bet like the, you know, the Westerners are gonna be like, what the hell is this? Why is there like an anime girl on my magazine, on my Forbes magazine? Kinda insane how... Yeah, like if you search out Forbes 30 under 30, so the 30 most influential, 30 people who have changed the world, I think it was, who are under 30 years so. Man, she came out first for like as a VTuber, the first VTuber on the first take. And all that. And these eyes are not, I'm not buying it. I'm dying here. Also, it's really hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? It's 20 degrees out. Nose angle makes you think of furry. Should I just draw furry for tonight? Could just do that. I don't like the eyes because of the extra rim on the thing, I think. It's not the correct vibe here for sure, the eyes. It's gonna be one of those days, I think. The default, the evaluation function returns negative values, negative scores for anything passed in without any alignment. So I just think everything looks like shit. That's pretty accurate of how I feel about Live 2D, honestly, as I worked on it. Everything felt like shit. 10:30, huh? It's not cute, I feel like, the face. Let me pull something from here. Kinda oot. Oh, off topic, I see. Out of topic. I dream of burning my art appliances. I don't know. I mean, the only person who can really evaluate it well, I think, would be yourself. Because you know how you feel about, like, if you've been feeling frustrated about art or not. You know, stuff like that. If there are things like that, then perhaps it's more... I mean, of course, unless you're willing to share. But then again, I will only be able to guess, and only based on the information that you have shared. But yeah, like, I feel like dreams... I mean, I guess to some extent, dreams do show, like, what is it that you're feeling. And if fire is something you consider as destructive, like, if you consider burning it as something just as destroying it. Because some people might not necessarily think that way, I feel like. If some people might think that burning it might be giving it new life, or like the out goes the old and then in comes the new, right? Something like that, you know, some circle of life nonsense. Not trying to play it down, but just like, you know, it could be something like that too, depending on the kind of thought. So, really, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, what do you think it means? Right? Because what you think it means is probably what it means. And the rest of us can only give you miscellaneous thoughts. May or may not be valid. Ina and Dream. 2 times? Dang. You know, I've never dreamt of my own character even once. Which is interesting to me. Because I think no matter how much I say, like, I felt like she's around, getting me through tough times, I deep down, I know that she's not around, like, physically. Deep down, I know that it's just, at the end of the day, it's still just a mental construct, an idea. Or maybe deep down, I also feel like I don't deserve to dream of her yet, because I haven't really done anything for her. But for various reasons or another, like, I've never seen my own character. Past 2 months of my 3 months holiday is frustrating, I hate it. As in, why are you getting stuck? Like, are you not able to draw what you wanted to draw, or... Where's my key check failing? Oh, because of the stupid thing it was. I'm just gonna purge it then, I'm just gonna make it dark. And I am struggling. But we are getting a key response here. Not the one I want, though. How many things to... Why did it just stop, dude? This video is so weird. It's loud and then soft and the music gets cut. Oh yes, I gotta update my You know, I'm just gonna turn off my sources thing again. Remembering to update it is so much harder. overheated from exams, mental experiments. It's always half and after. Well, sounds like you've tried really hard at for the exams, and you're feeling burnt out after that, right? Because you focus so much energy into one thing, it's over, but you're still kind of drained. Art is definitely inherently not an easy thing to do. I definitely do agree with that. So it would be pretty hard in that state of mind, I think, to try to push your limits essentially. And then if you're not comfortable, if you're not too happy with where you are currently, then definitely I think that makes it a tricky situation to be in. In times like that, I think honestly VR chat might help. Like just talking to people might help. I brought up VR chat because if I want to talk to people, I just kind of just jump into VR chat. But sometimes you want to talk to friends that you know. Sometimes you just want to talk to strangers that you don't know. Then you get to see like stuff that they're struggling with or like that they're unhappy about. And then it might give you some new perspective. Yeah, but driving around and out of town. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I feel my stomach rumbling. It's still not recovered. Yeah, I don't get to choose today. This sequence is failing. I'm just a chill guy. Wait, what? Hang on, is this the face? This is the face, isn't it? This stupid ass mouth. I hate it. Introvert, I don't like going out much, so that's a negative point. I think I might sound annoying here, but I definitely do feel like talking to people is you don't have to talk to people. Sometimes you can just sit beside other people talking. That's the good thing about VR chat. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. You can just eavesdrop on people's conversations. And if they don't like you, if you don't like them, you just leave. Like there's no inherent danger or any form of awkwardness. And then when you hear about their nonsense, you'll be like, oh, yeah. You have to learn. Man, I'm kind of cursed. Hang on. This pen doesn't really help because it forces certain shapes to come out more easily, but I mean, unless you go into furry service, if not, most of the time it's kind of hard to find those. It doesn't just happen. Like, they're dedicated worlds for it, shall I say. So most of those people are like in those kind of worlds. So you wouldn't really just see them lying around here and there. And it is a bannable offense, so people don't tend to do stuff like that in public. Other than, you know, like the odd one out there is just gonna be flashing random stuff and music and all that anyways. I don't even feel like pushing paint today. I don't feel like doing anything today. Even though by all means I should be more relaxed today because I don't have to go to work tomorrow, but I think maybe it's exactly because I don't have to go to work tomorrow, the pressure is kind of released. And I don't feel like I have to necessarily get anything done today. I can just chill a little bit more. Karaoke is yeah, karaoke, I think I'm too self-conscious for that. I definitely need to be a little bit more proficient and know what I'm doing. At least know what I'm delivering. And listen to how I'm singing before I would attempt to do that. You know, it's not part of it. I think I want to say that it's not pride, but I think part of it still is. I'm okay with talking about times like, you know, when I cried, or like, oh, I like crying like in the past to release stress, stuff like that. And I feel like those things that I'm not embarrassed. I'm quite not necessarily proud, but I'm glad that at least I can talk about stuff like that candidly. But karaoke, I think there's still maybe skin there that I don't want to lose yet. I'll lose them eventually because I'm never gonna get that good at singing. But let me have this piece of skin for now, and then but another big part is that if I don't like can't get into the zone, I think it's gonna be a bad experience for everyone. I think because I'm gonna lose my energy, right? And when the streamer loses his energy, everyone else is gonna get like super turned off. Not you know that other turn off, but just like it's like the DJ is like not into it, and then he's just playing random tunes that doesn't really fit together. It's not gonna be a good time. It's why I don't really want to get into it just yet. And then the fallout from that could be more than just that one karaoke stream. Just because art is also very much of a self-confidence thing, and I really have issues with that. And ideally, I don't want to get myself into any more potential problems until I can afford to do so. I know why the key right here. Gaming time? I think, yeah, I also can't justify gaming because I feel like it sets up as like a bad thing for this timing of the stream. I like to keep things consistent so people know what to expect. Although today's stream has been pretty different than usual because I keep talking. Perfect singing or emotional singing? I don't know. What is fun singing? I want fun singing. I don't necessarily think I would like to be really good at singing, but I don't think I can realistically, just because I've never been trained in any sort of voice, and it's a muscle that takes time to train, right? And I don't really have time to do like super train. Like if I ever want to get better at singing, I have to go find a voice trainer or like a singing teacher. That takes time, and which I don't have, so I don't think I'll ever be good at it. But if I get to choose, you know, so if I get to choose, I would like it to be fun singing. It doesn't have to be good singing. It just has to be something that people can enjoy, you know, right? Not people cringe at. Because I think that's all I can ask for, and I think that's already a lot. Like if I can achieve that, that would be enough. I don't know, like I'm very like a objectively sort of correct kind of person. So I like things that are technically strong and technically good, right? I appreciate people who can sing, not necessarily the best, but can deliver such energy that is driving the crowd, right? But at the end of the day, what I want to hear, what I want to listen, is just people that are really good. Like Gura is very good, and who else? Like Ado's song is like very good. I like stuff like that. So when I can't do it, I just don't think it's good. Sorry, what am I talking about? I kind of forgot what the original part is. Got a little bit distracted by my fourth attempt here at trying to draw a face. Expression, emotional, technical best. Yeah, I feel like her technical best part for me is the yeah, actually you're right. But I'm thinking more of like just what am I saying here actually? Yeah. she is like hitting all the pitches that she want to hit. She is like using all these different voices really well, transitioning in between, using them to like, essentially she's treating it like special effect. Like she's like, there's so many different uses of it too. And I feel like that's a technically strong part that I'm thinking of. Not necessarily, yeah, like I don't know what a traditionally sort of correct might mean. But yeah, so that versus like some like, you know, random dude in the karaoke who's just delivering like so much energy, but he might be missing all his pitches, he might be missing some of the timing, but they're just delivering so much energy that people is on board. Right, given the two, I will want to listen to the first. Kind of forgot what the original topic is. But so I'm a little bit uncertain about what I'm presenting. Right, but I would prefer the ones where hitting all the... Right, I mean, like, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying that it's at the end of the day, like, she's still very good versus someone who is just not good, I guess is where I'm getting at. Sing a train your stamina, breathing exercise, and do lip rolls. Wait, hang on 1 second. Where's the key? Either way it's failing, I think. Either way this is gonna fail the check. Without alignment it's gonna fail. I think. One day. I think, like, yeah, singing one day we were attempted. I have to hit my mark and present my results to my shareholders first, and then I can undertake more projects. I still want to do music too on this channel. I think this channel is also kind of fucked, honestly. It's like my Twitter, it's gonna be filled with so many different things. This is Genshin again, god damn it. Yeah, this is the try everything channel. Genshin, huh? I've been in Genshin in a while too. Oh, oops. Yeah, we don't really do the same shoulder whip. Yeah, this channel really is just kind of like a playground where I just do whatever. Acquiring the skills that I believe I need, even though I should probably just focus on one of them. Because any single skill will probably take anyone like a lifetime to master. Sometimes I wonder if my goal really is to bring my character to life, or am I just having fun? I mean, I'm not saying that I can't, but I feel like sometimes I feel a little bit disingenuous saying the stuff I say, because I can't really back it up 100% with evidence. Just gonna get rid of this. I need to get the bad stuff off screen so that it doesn't interfere. Need bigger anime eyes, I think. Bigger. I need to shift things around. How do I do this? Right, I need to. Alright, I need to compress it first. Yeah, I'm still not really feeling it. I think this is slightly better than the other one, but it's still kind of a... Oops. Still feels kind of soulless. A little bit bigger, I think that's a little bit better. Compress it and make them taller. My god, it's so loud here. I have my windows open, so I keep hearing the trucks and sirens and ambulances. The city claims another life. I'm guessing her whole body is kind of tilted, because the breasts are kind of tilted here, so the upper body is tilted. Oh, hang on, I'm not supposed to do anatomy stuff. I just wanted to copy the clothing shapes and then call it a day, I think. That's all I wanted to do. I say as I continue to plot out, construct the anatomy. 3/4 angle. It's not really 3/4 quite. Yeah, she's like quite front facing, but at this point, like I can, yeah, I just, because like the torso, it's like tilting a little bit this way, right? But then the lower body is, and then like the whole body is kind of doing this twist, right? From the head down to the hips. And then what, like the legs are going where? There's like this. So where is the hip facing? Is it just straight then? Do I just draw a straight box to represent it? Because I feel like it might be more dynamic if I have a little bit of a high angle view sort of down on the hips. So if like the back, if like the spine is here, might be like over here maybe. Yeah, I got reminded of her because I saw like, you know, basically a karma farming thread on Reddit where people are like, hey, claim your waifus over here. It's like, what was it? You get to choose one anime girl to be your wife forever. Or something like that. I forgot what they said. You get the point. And then everyone is just doing the usual. And I had to scroll so far down to see Hollow. And then I was reminded of her existence. Too often, the last movement, yeah, would be hard. Yeah, like the subtlety is really hard to see, especially because I'm not that anatomically, no, not that strong at anatomy. I can't really use that other form of the word, I think. Yes, you see, that's interesting, Igami, because I do like very intelligent characters, and I think, okay, given the choice, I would choose Hollow. If I think choosing my own character is kind of weird because she's more like a daughter. But all the more so, I think if that's the case, then I would have to choose Hollow. You get like a good wolf mom to the wolf daughter. Very cool. But then I thought about it. Yeah, she is intelligent, but maybe that's from experience, just from living that long. But I guess intelligence is nothing but just pattern recognition, and you do really need information to do pattern recognition, because everyone's born as a baby, right? So it's not like everyone's born intelligent. I mean, not like, you know, with all the answers. So I guess living long to be smart is not really, it's not really like I can discount it, you know. Yeah, this doesn't really work because it would mean that the legs is going in, and I don't want it to go into the background. Oh, I didn't see that message. So it's successfully scrubbed from existence for me, essentially. That one message you sent. Okies. No butt for you, Hollow. Give you a new butt. Was it a long message? Hello, Duvet. I've been in a very talkative mood today. And so it's been a lot more active today, the chat. I don't think the chat has really been this active for a while. Let's see. Quick, everyone, you have to claim your waifus right now. You have to claim your waifus, your anime waifu. You have to choose one, or husbando, whichever. You have to choose one. Duvet chooses Igami. Okay, great choice. Not sure if I'll do the same, but yes, great choice. So Igami is claimed. Sorry, it's yeah. Who is this character? I've never. Damn, I don't even know who this character is. A Racord of Lotus. Ah, elf. Yes. Very cool. I don't know why this reminds me of Vegeta. Like this shoulder guard thing. How does Vegeta look like again? Does he have the thing? Yeah, it's like the thing. I don't know why I see it. Jeff Bezos? Okay. Lamia from RF5. Okay, I do not know all these characters. Sorry, I'm too basic. I'm just choosing a wolf waifu here. Yes, elegant type. Oh, fantasy armor. I see. Big shoulder pads. So are these games then? Like, so Cienter's one is also from like a game. This is also from a game. My childhood is literally just Maple Story. Maple Story doesn't exactly have like a properly drawn. Like, it's very stylized, so they're like all the chibis basically. Calm demeanor. Ah, okay, I see. Ah, yes, very curious about the outside world, particularly humans. I see, Mr. Sienter, you get to teach her about humans and human anatomy. Oh my god. You don't have a waifu from like the past, Duvet? Oh my god, Kirio. Oh my god, hello? Not judging, but great choice. I just gave you a thumbs up that you cannot see. Oh my god, 2 thumbs up for you. Very, oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, very interesting. Like, I feel like this paragraph here is very different from over here, huh? Oh wait, this sounds like a very familiar name. Hang on. Sorry if I'm on PC asking for a friend. Hang on, let's see if we can find out here. Nintendo Switch? Wait, what? This is a very recent game. I was expecting this to be like a childhood crush or something. Oh, okay. I guess I probably got mixed up. Because I've never watched Ghost in the Shell. Not the original, anyways. There wasn't that one like a live action movie or something that I barely remember. Then this is such like what 80s, 90s anime. Childhood Crush is secret. Oh, I see. If we go through all the characters, and draw them on stream and observe your reactions, perhaps we can deduce. Like a very strong character, huh? This strong and capable, independent. Probably can beat all of us up combined at once. Oh, she's the main protagonist. Okay, I know nothing about Ghost in the Shell apparently. Quagmire. It's like different. So which one do you like then, Dube? Or just in general, I suppose? Sanko-san, huh? No judging here. Come on, no judging here. We do not judge. Do not loot the fox lolly. I drew like one. I had this plan of like drawing panels from the manga that I liked in color. I did one panel. I created one new tag on Pixiv just for myself, just to do it, and I never draw the second one ever again. And that was it. Where is it? Let me see. And look at my old weird ass stylization that I copied from someone else. I think definitely copied from someone else. There's no way I would have done this by myself. Where's that one panel that I did? I lost it. I'm just self-plugging art now. Love and lewd is a very fine line, I feel like, but of course. I think I probably dumped it somewhere else because I emptied out my published art folder because Well, I need a space, I think. Probably on my Pixiv somewhere. Speaking of Pixiv, I haven't posted art in so long. But yes, any more waifus out there? Anyone want to? No one's like fighting over waifus here, so it's pretty cool. Very nice. Oh, Pixiv locked me out. Okay, thank you. I guess I'm not sharing that then. So it's just a natural progression. I suppose. Yunaka. Fire Emblem. Hello there. She looks like a wild kind of personality, like almost like a phantom thief, like with that star. Springy, bubbly, very bright. I see. High energy, very bright. You have to match your energy, if not, it's gonna get pretty tiring. Ghost Ship? I'm not like a big Ghost Ship fan, I think. Oh, split personality, okay. I see. Hard time, I see. Games, huh? Games. What is this? Why is there a yes button here? Wait, hang on. The following section contains spoilers. Reading it will cost a lot. Are you prepared to pay for it? Yes. Oh, okay, I see. It's why is it over here? Anyways, since they took the effort to spoiler it, I'm just not gonna spoil it here then. Grok? Grok? Okay, Grok is based. Come on. Grok anime girl. I have never checked it out. Or is this not safe for work? Wasn't she capable of taking off clothes off or something? I've heard. Or is it just very revealing, like in general? Is this Elon Musk's taste, basically? What the heck, dude? Wait, what? She's capable of doing that many different... What? I've never used Grok even once. What is this? Oh, it's just like a random raccoon. Hang on. Red panda. What next? This is such a very classy discussion we have here, so Fontaine it is, I suppose. Anyone getting traumatized by this music because we used this so much before? Yeah, she's capable of doing that, isn't she? Because I've seen some screenshots. Like, yeah, this thing. This thing over here. It includes sexy mode. Okay. Alright, which force? Come on, everyone, which force? I guess I have to go first. But let me think about this. I used to like Teo a lot just because I saw the anime. But I'm not so sure now. I think design-wise I like Stay Go. Because I've seen some of her new art or something recently. Let me fix my volume. My god. Oh yes, the Still in Love. I remember seeing the jockey with the cutout. The Still in Love jockey. Pretty cool art. Very, very, very nice design, I think. I like it. The face looks a little bit yandere, which I don't know if I should be concerned about. Neko arc. Neko arc. Trojan horse? Come on. Come on. No one else is gonna... I don't know about this clothing. I like the other one. The big jacket. The race one. Something looks a little bit off here in proportion. I don't know why. Is the shoulders too small, I think? Also, like, the crotch is here. So wait, what? Is that enough? There's only like 1.5. Like, oh, from here to here is only 1.5 head size. The head is so big. It's so big, man. My god, it's like shoulder width and like 1.5 to the crotch. Yeah, still go. I don't know anything about this character. I just like the design. And then personality based on like very limited gameplay. She seems like a fun person to hang out with. With the SSR card, she's like, Uchi to yaro ya! Uchi to yaro ya! Yarimasu. Yarimasu. Her head's kind of big too. I guess they all share the same proportion. So what is secondary? What is stage? Oh. Was she in the anime? This is 140? Weight is unmeasurable. Surely there's a better word than this. I see, McQueen. Very classy. She was like pretty, wait, how do I spell her name? Why isn't it coming up? Guess I have to spell the first part first. She was a pretty core character in the anime, I believe. Oh, secondary main character second season. Wait, did this... Then she just kind of exists? I guess she's never been part of anything? Well, I guess she is in the anime? Okay, I don't remember seeing her. Oh, did I? First season was Special Week, right? And then second season was Teo and McQueen, I think. Yeah, oh goody fat. Oh, they have support cards, I see. I guess I've kind of ran the course of evading sketching. I've ran out of stuff to talk about, so I guess we have to come back here now. Very sad. Sad. Oh wait, I need space for the years. Oh wait, her years got that like little bump at the top. Was it? Hang on. Yeah, a little bit. Oh wait, I don't know. This is my default go-to. If I don't think, this happens, like the setup. I think it doesn't really fit her characters to be that big, I think. Because the official is so much smaller. Wolves don't really have big ears, by the way, I feel like. Like the actual animal. My character just has big ears because I don't know what I was doing. And then now it's Legacy. I think if given the choice, I might try something smaller. Yes, Fennec. I think that is the correct spelling. I think that is correct. Because foxes have relatively larger ears compared to the body size, and then wolves are like just like tiny little things out there. Oh, there's two N's, Fennec? I guess it looks more accurate here. I don't know, man. Spelling. I can see why schools make such a big deal of it, but I'm so glad that once you, you know, get into society, it really doesn't matter too much anymore. Half the people can't spell anyways. As long as you get your point across. Good enough. FedEx Fox. I need to put the hand first, I think. In poses like this, I have to put the hand first. Because the proportions are always not how I think it would happen. But once the hands go in, it locks it in. But with this brush, I think it's kind of hard to get like super elegant and round shapes. Ouch. Got to play around this here. Yeet. Alright, let's see. I have this part. Is this slender enough? Maybe like the palm part. Like this thumb part? Be a little bit more slender. Feels a little awkward. I think the hand's kind of high compared to the reference. It's like by the mouth, like over here, which makes more sense. So the elbow goes backwards and then comes forwards. Something like that, perhaps. So in the reference, it's not quite. So much for pain pushing. No pain pushing today. Only line pulling. This is the new series. It's called LP and PP. Line pulling and pain pushing. Where I only do half of it. I only do the half I want to do. And then make PP jokes for the next half an hour. Those are the pan pockets. Slightly open might be fine too. Oops. Where does it go? I mean, not low angle, so it wouldn't be that much. Just be a little. Oh, right. Knees are the other way. Okay, so it's over here. Hips are not wide enough. Legs kind of thick. Cannot really see. This is changing, just changing angle. Not really changing. I'll leave it. Even this one, slightly this one. Oh, hello, Uni. Welcome. Oh, right. The other, no, thereabouts, but I guess it should be lower. No, the hand should be high. But this part is lower too. Need to bump this. Uh-huh. Wait, are those not just like accessories, or are you saying even with accessories it looks weird? I don't know how this works though. Yeah, I don't know what that is supposed to be. Like, is that something they wear in real life too? He tipped it? Tabasco sauce? Yeah, they do move them around like years. I always thought it was just because like it's some kind of a covering. Because we have just like a few of them just wearing ornaments and stuff. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, most of them are okay. I always thought the ones that have different color is just like a year sock that just goes over the years or something. Why do I have radioactive green? Wait, hang on. Is that on the inside? Is that Kita-san Black? Or is that a different character? I don't recognize the characters. Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty normal. What's your name? Oh, Grass Wanderer, yes. Fair loser. Blue. Oh, okay. What? I mean, that's like some year-tight sock. I mean, I can see the indent, but like otherwise it really is just dips. This guy's the fanciest. This girl here is the fanciest one. Many different colors. That one's gotta be paint. Okay, what is this? Like, this has to be like a sock. This kind of got like, it's got like horror vibes. I feel like it's like, you know, like the mouth being sewn up kind of vibes. It's just like sewn up and tied up. Kind of weird. Very scary. Normal. Another sock. Don't want the air to get in there. More aerodynamic. But if that's the case, they should lose all the capes and the dresses. Piercings on animal ears, I do not approve. Choose as animal abuse. Also, yeah, the other thing was also like the accents on the hair. Wasn't there like a character with like a cross as well and stuff like that? Is that possible in real life horses? Is that, yeah, like stuff like this? Is that why they did this? Yeah, definitely not worried about aerodynamic. And then this, okay, you know what this looks like? This looks like one of those like furry OC characters. Made by like really young sort of individuals, and they just have like the most radioactive and psychedelic color palette. You just get radioactive green, you get all those like colorful foxes and stuff like that. That's why it kind of looks like. So what was this ranking then? Why is this number 1? Oh, it was just a playable character list, I see. Okay, what does AI say? Characters have different year colors to represent the horse breed and sex of the real-life racehorse. Sure, buddy. Sure. I think maybe this is related to actual horses. I don't know, but like, I don't know if this is why is there no male Uma Musume? That's such a funny question if you know the word Musume. Oh, it's also implied that 2 human couples can have a Uma Musume daughter. Okay. The horse people forced to partake in horse racing? What? The horse people! Oh my god. The horse people to the farm. Oh my god. Yes, clearly haven't seen the show, but I'm glad they didn't, and they come up with questions like these. They're probably unironically calling them horse people too. This isn't trying to be funny. This is just horse people, crab people, lizard people, horse people. Okay, and then we get lore building, but yeah, this is great. No one's talking about like, well, why the years have. Oh, look, is this guy okay? Do we have logic being brought into the design? Hang on, say that again. Wouldn't the ear mouse affect our hearing, basically making you hear silence? Say that again. Oh, I see. So they actually use earmuffs in real equestrian sports, so they don't get distracted. Kind of like the things with the eyes. So maybe it is valid to wear like ear socks. The racing hood. Wait, hang on. Okay, okay, now I cannot get the actual horses now. Can you get the actual horses, please? Oh, so they do actually wear like a... So it is part of the... It is a... Okay. Makes sense, right? Looks like a Mexican wrestler, right? But okay, so what about the one character that had like, you know, the line... The obviously painted ear. Wait, hang on. Where was she? Okay, I also want to see like, how does this work? Where does this come from? Horse. So this is just embellishment, I think. They don't actually have anything. Definitely nothing green in the ear. I'm assuming these are actually... Yeah, okay, the name checks out here, and the Japanese name checks out. So I guess this... Just like that, which makes sense. I mean, in real life, you really don't want to be putting a bunch of stuff on anyways. And then like the marking on the head. Okay, yeah, it's because they actually have the fur patch. So that makes sense. And then, okay, where? Okay, what about this? Nice nature. Okay, they made it more fancy. It was just like this, but it makes sense. They do have like that stripe, that color. It's not really present on the anywhere else. I mean, like it's here. It just looks techno. Do you mean like the cyborg, this lady here? Bourbon? She's got some pretty cyborg looking stuff, but I've heard like I believe the story was that this was like a really tough horse that survived, that went through like all the training without like giving up, and then they end up running in a way that's very cyborg, where no matter if it's uphill or downhill or whatever, they always go at the same speed. Blue hair one. Oh, twin turbo? My friend likes twin turbo, that's why I remember. Where did she get that? I think it's just not based on anything. They are wearing a hood. I think it's just black. I think. Yeah, why is it so long? Trying to make the font size smaller. I wonder if they have a rule on like what the size of the names can be. What's his name? Machikane Fukukitaru. Oh wait, it probably has some meaning right here. Fukukitaru. This part makes sense, I think. Machikane, I don't know what Machikane is supposed to mean. Warao kado ni fukitaru. Wait. Anyways, twin turbo. Why is twin turbo so blue? Hello? Cars? Okay. So she's just got blue mask, I guess. Blue mask and blue thingy. Blue like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window. Wait, what was the lyrics? I forgot. Hello, what is this? If this is real, what am I looking at? Yeah, what? Anyways, never seen that before. Okay, okay, most of them check out. Most of them checks out. I believe like actual like horse racing people, like, you know, fans of horse racing horses, they are also pretty happy with the character design. Jockeys were the one running instead of the horse. That was, yeah, wasn't there like a game where like you can race like random stuff? But I think now like Japanese racing, horse racing meme game or something like that. I don't know if it's, it would just be Uma Musume. There used to be another one, wasn't there? Where it's like a bunch of weird stuff running. Yeah, this one. I don't know what this, where this is from. I've just seen like some clips of these. BuzzFeed. Okay, I don't know how you look for stuff like this. Japan World Cup, I guess, is just called Japan World Cup. Six years ago. I guess this is the thing then. Oh, it's just a video, I see. It's just someone's meme video. That. Dang, dude. This guy's got aura, man. He's got like the subtle head tilt, where it's like, I don't give a shit kind of tilt. Jockey raced without a horse. Okay. So I've sent the link to this one if you guys are interested. It's in the description. Oh, you mean like a real life thing? I remember seeing this on was it Reddit? Oh my god, that's gotta be against the rules. Come on. How long are they running, man? Oh, okay, it's just like a quick dash here. Having some good fun. Did the guy's high five got ignored? This guy's yellow hand. Did they actually high five here? He noticed it. Oh, okay, it's covered by his face. Okay, so it's happening right behind his head right here. What the heck? It's kind of cursed. But oh yeah, I was thinking like this initial part where they leave the gate. Oh my god, the gates are huge. Dang. Really puts it like these are like tiny people, like because like the game have you believe is human height, right? Since it's human sized girls running. Dang, these are like tiny people now. So small. Small. Try to wrap this up today. Get some lemon tears checked out. Let's see. Do you have the arm there? Uma. How would that work? Because they're already converting a bunch of male horses to female characters. So it would just be the same thing but with guys. And then every horse would get the counterpart. Oh wait, I'm getting scared with my brush strokes again. I am scared. I'm in danger. Wait, why is it so... I guess that's it. No, I'm just too fast, I think. I can always turn down the setting if I want to. It's pretty far down. Right here. Okay, something feels odd with this brush. I don't know why. Why is it not reacting the same way here? Is it a scaling problem? Should I bring this over to a bigger canvas? I feel like it's oh, but if I'm doing a bigger canvas, I have to redraw everything anyways. It's not too late since we just started here. New? Well, B5 should be fine. Slightly bigger. full size, like with the full body in view. I think that gives her, makes it more interesting. Oh man, do I not want to draw legs? I think I'm gonna mess it up. But if this is the case, I need the canvas to be even bigger, I think. No, like, so the original idea was I want something soft. It would be like a zoom in, close-up shot of her face. Maybe I can work on the conception right now. I'm a little bit too scared to draw lines right now because the drawing part of the stream today has been a little bit on and off, so I haven't really set up the myself for success here. So it's a little bit tricky. I have to overcome that initial what's the word? Initial that's a proper word, I think. I can't think of it, but it's like a hurdle. Ah, wait, that's the last song of the set. Yeah. Alright, Dave the Diver, Gardening and Things, as suggested by you. Here we go. Why are all the lay down poses back upside down? There's something. Okay, maybe I can try to concept it out without reference here. So the original plan. Cannot key them out probably. So this. Original plan was something like this, I think. I was hoping to find some reference for this, so I don't have to butcher it live on stream here. I can't really see it that clearly, especially like how the pillow is gonna behave. I mean, ideally it would just be big enough, so it's not really a problem. The framing would be cutting most of everything out. Doesn't feel close enough though, it feels still a little bit far. The hand is here somewhere, I don't know where it is. I don't know what it's doing. You know why it's still far? I think it's because the pillow ends here. If the pillow is actually stretching all the way here, for example, if the perspective is forced to that point, then we feel really close. Like if I put her finger here and she's like poking you in the face or something like that, that would be super duper close. How does that work though? Oh, actually it'd be kind of interesting if her hand is off screen, but then yeah, the shapes need to be able to read, otherwise it will look really weird if people cannot tell what this is. If the arm is here. Wait, what hand is this? Right hand. Sorry, left hand. Left hand. Right, left hand means the finger is on this side. That means the other fingers are here. Okay. Alright, this will be out of view, right? So it's not visible, but I have the finger. And I don't know about this pose, honestly, because then if this is the case, the shoulder wouldn't be that far forwards. Where's the chest, like? I'm trying to imagine myself lying on the bed and doing the same pose, but oh man, I cannot imagine doing this. Yeah, the shoulder would still be kind of far front. And then the other side would be like the shoulder would be still like, well, yeah, in the back, but we would have the hand sort of come here and go under the pillow somehow. So she's propping herself up, and then the finger is just here trying to. As a scene for, oh yes, that's a great suggestion for sure. Yeah, that artist would probably have something similar. In fact, like I feel like half the time my ideas are just because I've seen something before, and then after a while I forgot that I've seen them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this idea. There's a good chance I just seen the same thing from theirs. The problem here is this character does not look like Hollow. I think it's probably because of the hair here. But the gravity would pull it down though, so I can't really exactly just keep it straight here. Because once we lose that sort of straight line, the image changes. If we keep the line there, maybe it's easier to keep the image intact. It's very rough, yeah. This needs a lot of referencing. Just not show it on screen. Is it that bad? I feel like most of the time it's pretty tame. Beta Eno need. A beat. I thought I said need. Wait, I'm verifying a different account here. It looks pretty safe. This just popped out on my timeline, so pretty cool stuff. I sent the link in the chat if anybody wants. The background looks I think it's a filter on Photoshop. Because I feel like I've seen these squiggles before. Ah, yes. What's this progress on? I see. I've got like some tonguing action over here. Bikini, under boob. Oh, butts. Very cool. Oh wait, okay. Yes, I'll right now say forward there. Okay. Okay, less stuff on the that makes sense. I'll just send the links. Yeah, it'd be something like this, I suppose. Mine is slightly different angle, but it's the same idea. So it's a slightly different angle though, I can't quite reference it, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else that I can reference. Yeah, it's because of this part that it's not visible. Too much noise in the background. I need to keep the back profile, but the back profile will really just dip down behind the back here. Oh, I think, yeah, there's a lot more issues here. Primarily with the eyes. I made it a little bit too soft, I think. All those eyes would still be a little bit stronger. Like the gaze. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then the hem to the shoulders. So the elbows might be here. Then it comes forwards here. Then the other arm. Ugh. The other arm would be basically entirely hidden, the shoulders, and then but it will come out. If you're putting your arm under the pillow, let's say you bring your elbow out. But do I want to bring the elbow out? I don't really want to bring the elbow out then. I mean, like, to be honest, with this angle, even without the other arm, it would have been fine. It doesn't really look weird to not see it. Actually, what's happening with the bed here? What's the perspective here? The body wouldn't... Have I found one? Sorry? Oh, there is one? No, I just stopped looking. It's okay without one, because with a model, like you know, those posing models in Clip Studio or like in real life, which I should buy one by now. Yeah, it'll probably be good enough. Even if we don't see something specifically, because I have the idea in my head. Oh. If you want, you can just take the just the number part, and if you dump it into chat, I can just reconstruct it with the links I have here. And then I can share the full link, because YouTube is just gonna block it again. Yeah, thank you. Very cool. That's kind of big. No, the head isn't that big. It's just the curvature doing that. Head's kind of big. Maybe kind of big. Ah, Discord. Ah, I see. Oh, if it's Discord, you could just send the same link. I think it would have been. Oh, then again, I suppose I'm the one who said. Sorry, where in the Discord? And Walnut posted some diabolical stuff. If you just put the number, you can put it into the YouTube chat here. Unless you don't want to, of course. But let me find some other music as well. Let's see. Oh, this one. Yes, I saw this one just now. Because it wasn't quite the right pose. But it definitely has the right vibes. Although I'm not going for something... If I were to color this... I never thought about coloring it, but if I were to color it, I wouldn't use the same lighting, I think. I would put something a little bit more... for lack of words, I would just show the vibe that I want to send. Nice lag. It would be more like this kind of vibe where it's a little bit more faded. And yeah. But yes, thank you for finding this for me. Right, it's not so much about like the medium use, it's just the vibes. That sort of faded vibe where every color is really light, and the whole vibe that you're giving off is just a very floaty, ephemeral, dreamy, perhaps. Okay, I don't know how this anatomy will work, so her breasts would be here. It shouldn't be visible, but I do have to map it out here. Also, her head is not quite... Wait a second. Wouldn't this be more tilted forwards? Oh, her head is like sinking into the pillow. But this is easier to read because the angle is a little bit closer to like... It's okay, I'll just leave it for now. Doesn't matter. Fluffy. I never really know how to draw for shortened parts. I'm just winging it. I make it like bulge here and there, just like, oh yeah, muscles, haha. But I don't know what it's supposed to be like here. Having this curve is fine. I need a model here to confirm the anatomy. Just to see what's happening here. But yes, this was the plan. And then I wanted to use something that's a little bit softer in terms of the brush, which would be this. So how might it look like? Let's see. Just to give it a quick try here. Why is it so light? Oh, opacity? Maybe no opacity, but if no opacity, what's the difference? We will want opacity, but we need to keep it really contained here. Wait, in which case I don't need this, I just use this. Yeah, the arm looks kind of weird, but something. Precise curve? What is that? Is that a tool? It doesn't feel very special, I think. Without the, the personality of the brush, feels just like a normal sketch. So maybe I should just go the opposite instead of having so much, like, because the dynamic brush that we have on the other side is a lot of size changes, a lot of texture and grit. The opposite maybe is just no pen pressure. Maybe it's just no pen pressure. And then we just keep the lines thin. But like, this also doesn't feel that great either. Maybe just a little bit, like 80. Doesn't really feel softer though. Because like if I'm able to get like really gentle lines, wouldn't that be better? Like this curve here, right? It'd just be like super. I guess we still want to be dynamic with the sizes. Oh. Yeah, no broken lines. Anyways, oh yes, underwater fontaine. Hello, Cat King. It's been a while. So it's like hitting perfect arc for curve. Perfect arc for curve. What does perfect arc mean? Are you saying that like so every curve is no, but every curve inherently is part of a circle though. I think. Wait, no. What? If I want smooth, I need long, consistent strokes. So it would have to be very. Turning point like a highest peak? As in like, I don't understand what the difference is from just normally drawing. If you just put down lines everywhere, like, it will also have a peak, it will also be a curve. So what's the difference then? If I can't really get anything smooth here, I feel like. Today I don't feel like I've done a lot. Mostly just chatting, but also experimenting a little bit here. Oh, wait. Are you saying it to be more, what's the word? So like, for example, this reference here. Like her body kind of curves here, so we try to fit the movement into the curves that we observe, I guess. Don't know if I'm making sense here, but kind kind of like gesture drawing, I suppose, where you have more curves. I don't know. I don't know what's up. Is it called precise curve? Is that a name to the technique? Illustration? I'm trying to Google to see if I can find anything. Because there is a language barrier, and I also don't have the knowledge to map the conversation to, so I have no idea what it could be. Yeah, I have no clue. What would this look like if I just use my normal brush? I guess it's my normal brush now. Maybe here, I guess. Right, yeah. Oh, shoulders. If it's in this direction. Tablet is misbehaving again. Oh yeah, this makes more sense. I don't think that, yeah, the body wouldn't go that way. It would sink in, right? So it would be this way more. And if that was a bed, it would be somewhere here. So it would just come out here. So the pillow is this way. And stuff. Yeah, I guess the other hand's just not visible. I mean, this should sell the idea already, I think. It should be readable. Oh shit, I ruined it. Switch by this. Yeah, I don't fully get what Kiria is trying to say. The only thing I can gather is kind of like reading the flow of the reference, right? Like, you know how like in gesture drawing, that's the only thing that I can think of. What's my brush doing? What? I'm not reacting the way I wanted to. A little overextended, I think. This is my desire to cover up face here. As in, yeah, anyways, this, I was hoping to do something like this, but with a softer sort of looking brush, but I guess the softer looking brush was just too normal. It's hard without picture, I see. Discord live, huh? Do you have a sketch of it? Because live would mean joining VC, which anyone can join. I don't know if it would be... Over here, pull it out. I will have to mute myself just because yes, you stream. Yes, yes. Let's give it a shot. Let's go VC1. Let's see. Very cool. I don't have a good setup for sharing Discord visually still. The ones I've used so far are kind of jank. I need to do adjustments every time. So depending on what I see here, I might just describe it or draw it out instead of sharing Discord directly. It's still loading here. It's still loading, Lamont. Oh. Try again, try again. Ah, yes, I see it now, I see it now. Do you want me to share your screen here? Oh, I guess I can't. Wait a second. Are you gonna be using the Discord chat or this chat? So okay. Do you mind me sharing your screen, Kirio? Pretty cursed Discord groups I'm in, but those should not be visible. Oh, okay. So he has drawn a straight line here, and then a line perpendicular, and then a curve, right? With the apex here, presumably. This is not quite a very well drawn curve, but in the point stands. I understood this part that you were talking about, but I don't know what you were saying in relation to using this. I don't know how this would be any different from drawing, just drawing, you know what I mean? Like, because any of these curves, can you not argue that there is an apex point, like here? You can recurve with this method. So is it more of a method for example, reading reference? So like, you know how like people compare oh, you know, one body length to one body length here, you know, something like that, but instead of just reading lengths, we can read curves, maybe like, I don't know where. Oh, okay, I got this part, because he said about the apex, like the highest peak, right? There's a turning point at the highest peak, which is just, I don't know, it sounds like, you know, dy dx gradient. There's a point where the gradient converts, like changes direction, changes signage here. I just don't know what to do with this. Like oh, sorry, you're still drawing stuff. Hang on, let me see. Oh, I think what you're saying is just looking for the... Okay, I think... okay, so he's doing a sketch of the reference I have on screen, right? Which is this lady here. And... Can I share your screen, Kirio? It'll be easier. He's basically saying if you pay attention to the peak of every curve, then you can better, more accurately understand the reference. Because he is basically doing a quick sketch of this. Let me translate this over here. Sorry, where'd it go? Okay. So yeah, it's just this part here. So if you're looking at the arrows that's being pointed here, so that's the peak of every single curve. So in order to, so basically by paying attention, you can just read the ref better. This is a good point. Because the way I'm reading ref, I'm mostly just looking at the pose in general and then trying to construct it. And then after that, any other curve that I put in, I wouldn't really need to follow what's in the ref anymore. Oh, I'm just trying to flow the lines. I'm reading the flow of the lines, and I'm trying to be like, oh, you know, okay, for this fold of this part of the clothing, it's gonna go between, let's say, the breast and the arm. And then I look at my construction and figure out where the breast and the arm is, and then I flow the same line, but in my own sort of length and stuff like that. So I'm not exactly reading the curves and stuff like that yet. But I think it is useful because it would help with, I think just being more aware of ways to read it is just useful, I think. I don't know how exactly it would be useful, but I just feel like it's useful. Because like even then, like yeah, reading the flow, sorry Akiri, I'm gonna take off your stream for a bit here. But like this part of the reference here, I suppose you can still use the method to check out where the apex is. And then when I flow it, I can be more aware of the apex there. And I do it. But yeah, every other curve I'm just kind of doing random junk with my hands. I'm just letting it go. Like this isn't me trying to draw this shape specifically. I'm just trying to be like, hey, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to do something here. And then I'm just gonna do it. And then whatever that's more natural comes out. And then if I like it, I keep it. If I don't like it, I redo it. I don't really like this part that is jutting back in, but yeah, kind of fine. And then I'm just gonna. So yeah, thank you for sharing, by the way. Also, I can tell you're very, very used to this. Very quick. It's already out. Like the structure of the anatomy here. But yes, thank you for sharing. Thank you for taking the effort. Of setting this up. Sorry, I was drinking. Hold and release brush for curve. Hold and release. This you will have to demonstrate because I'm not sure the exact holding and releasing part. Like because like, you know, normal drawing you oh, okay. So you're trying to basically so it's the line weight, right? You're keeping the tip of the apex there a lot lighter. Or the opposite. I don't really like the opposite, where the, you know, the apex turn there is darker, because it then looks like a normal brush stroke. Because you know how like a normal round brush, when you're stroking the pen, you will go light and then strong and then light if you know, if you're not really paying too much attention to it. Whereas the other one is very deliberate to get that sort of thin edge. That's why I tend to do this a lot more. Yeah, and then with like the velocity settings, it comes out very naturally. To get this in a single stroke, you will put weight, and then as you draw, you let go, and then you put weight again. And then with velocity, it helps out with the thing. And then whereas the opposite, I think, it's kind of harder to use, I feel like. I don't know where it might be more appropriate. Because if it's somewhere where I want the weight, I would just keep the weight all the way till the end, rather. Heavy on top is good for gesture lines. Heavy on top. Oh, I see. So by on top, I'm assuming you mean like that apex point there. Go for gesture lines, huh? I can't say I have too much experience in that. Ibuki is on his 80 something day of doing it, and it's very impressive. The volume that he's doing is, I think it's like 60 sketches per, was it? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where did he post it actually? I see it, but I don't remember what channel it was. Was it work in progress? Our showcase? Our showcase. Like Ibuki says once per day, but like 60 per once. Is it 60 here? It's a 5, 10 thereabouts, yeah, like that's a lot. Also reminds me that I kind of forgot to check in on him. The last time he was streaming and we were streaming, he fell asleep for like 8 hours or something. And then I said I was going to check in on him before. Oh, sorry, Kirio. I think, is that all? Do you want to showcase your stuff? Yeah, like I wanted to check in on him. I kind of just forgot. And then when I after I end the stream, I was closing all the tabs and I realized, oh, I forgot to do this, but he was still asleep. That's all. Okay. Is this why you've been sketching during the stream here? Random sketch? Yes. Is this your character? You want to tell us about your character? I'm just showing show and tell. Anything so that I don't have to draw. Today I'm just talking, man. Do you guys want this? Do you guys want to show your stuff on stream? We can have like a day where we just like have everyone hop into the VC and share stuff. I don't know how like show and tell. Yeah, like it'd be more of like because it doesn't really, like, not many people watch the stream despite the subscriber count, so I feel like it doesn't really serve too much as like a what's the word, like a plug, like trying to help you guys get you might get more traffic, I suppose. There's still 200 views from like the VODs on like the counts. But yeah, if you guys want to showcase your stuff, I'm all for it. It means I get to generate content without doing anything. I show it here. So many. I feel like most people, if they do sharing stuff like this, they probably wouldn't do it live, just because of the possibilities of things going wrong. But oh, yes, thank you, Kirio. Yeah, but if we do it, I don't mind. Like, I might be able to set up a chat, a voice call that is just for people who want to show, and then I'll just vet by the names I've seen people chat here before. Some of them is not safe for work. I see. Yeah. What kind of not safe for work? If it's just nudity, I mean, we've done worse before on stream already. Also, I'm not even drawing anything anymore because I want to do this a little bit more seriously. So this isn't it. Yeah, if it's just nudity, I think it should be fine, right? Anyways, I should probably hop off here. Extremely, okay. I see. The kind that, you know, even if it's not, you know, necessarily banned, not allowed on YouTube, you still probably don't want to show people your, you know, your tastes, I suppose. What am I doing? I do not know. But now I have 2 sketches that I can try and finish. Though this one looks kind of plain, without anything else. Also, this finger for shortened finger is kind of small, I think. If I can make it take out the bottom here, I think it would be a little bit better. But at that point, if it's too big, it might be hard to understand what we're looking at. Yeah, anyways, the idea is kind of there. And I'll sort this out. I might sort this out just off stream actually. But if anything happens, you guys will see anyways. So in the meantime, I guess I don't need this. Whoa, the eyes are kind of weird. But yes, anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. Today I haven't really done what I really named the stream as. No pains were pushed today. But nonetheless, anyways, thank you guys for being here chatting. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, it doesn't quite look the same. This looks really boring. But yes, GG, good night. Thanks for coming. Good night. I blame the keyboard. I know how to type. But yes, good night.